Hey everyone, it's Rolly Gigadomi Gwen here, means Talking Feather Woman, and I'm here with another Chatting with Wisdom. And so I am jumping back on for take two of day 17. So, day 17, I'm finally caught up to date. So, I'm really excited that I am caught up to date. And I actually was on time and was on. And so, if you catch me through YouTube or LinkedIn, you were able to see that I was trying. I was trying really hard to be on. But for whatever reason, the Facebook stream was just being silly and not cooperating. But I couldn't maneuver anything from my phone. So that's the joys of being an older person trying to deal with the techie stuff. And I do so much better on my computer. And I know that when people are viewing things or seeing things from the phone is so much better from a lot of different aspects. But for me, this is this is my cup of tea. This is where it keeps things interesting or easy for me. So it was almost a time where we were going to have Clark in that video because I was um, at their place when this happened. But I've since walked home with Lizzie, who is pretty tuckered out. So between the walk there and the walk back, and the hanging out with Wilbur in between, she's pretty tired. So she's like not even moving. Even when I say her name, she's not even lifting her head. She's just completely mellow. So, day 17. So, how does your community, online or offline, bring you joy? And so, my community is so full. And I'm so thankful for the community that I have. So, I have community with both online and in person, and I cherish every moment with my community. So my community offline um, obviously consists of being able to spend time with my boys and Brooklyn and Clark and my dog and my husband, and my friends, right? So like I have lots within that community. And so now that spring slash summer is here, I'm going to be able to get out and do more things because I just really don't do a whole lot, quite frankly or honestly, out in person unless I have to be out. I don't like the cold, so I tend not to be outside very much. I tend not to go places unless I absolutely have to. And I'm usually going from the car to the house to whichever building, whatever place is warm. I did continue to walk somewhat, not as much as I would have liked to, as much as I did last winter. But I'm going to be making up for it this spring. So my goal is to be out walking minimum 3 times a week. And I've actually achieved that this week. So I'm really super proud. So, like, even though technically, I guess that was last week. So I have walked so I guess technically I've only walked twice this week. So I'm going to hopefully get out sometime over the course of the next 4 days in Temagami. That is where I'm going to be hanging out for the weekend. And so being able to get out and doing some walking and being able to being able to connect with some of our board members that I am going to be connecting with, we will get to know each other better. We will have not only are we going to be training, but we'll have the opportunity to get some quiet time to be able to do things together, get to know each other from a different level, and not just from a board level. So I'm really looking forward to that. But just being able to get out and do things is like so important, and so I'm excited to be able to get out and do more things. I was just thinking on my walk back home that I really need to get a hold of the optometrist so that I can get my contact things figured out, because like I want to be able to go swimming, getting out into the water, and I don't do well taking my glasses off at all. So I get headaches very quickly if I'm not using my glasses. So unless I'm using it to read, I will take my glasses off to read. But I really need that part of things. Lizzie's trying to figure out where she's gonna go. She is so tired. She's actually sitting at my room and are standing at my room saying, oh, do I go back into the office or like, where do I go? What do I do? She is pretty tuckered out because she's actually had 2 days of walking. So, so what joy does my community online is gives me access to people like all year long. So my access to people in person is a little bit more limited because I avoid going out, as I just shared, but my virtual community is amazing. And so like I have my network of people that I connect with. I have my groups that I connect with. I have other programs that I participate in with different coaches that I get to connect with. I get to connect with my circle. I have my my Paro Circle girls, and so we have we're called Passionate Sisterhood. And a couple of weeks ago, we actually got to get together and be in person, and that was nice. We were missing one. But the rest of the time, the rest of us were all got together, and which was really nice. But it is beautiful. It is wonderful to be able to have that community. So now going into, I really have a lot of catching up in terms of writing to do, but I'm going to do that this weekend. And that is my commitment to myself. So today, for April 17th is, ooh, I love this one. So Earth Day preparations. With Earth Day approaching, which is on the 22nd, April 22nd, what are you grateful for about our planet and how do you plan to honor it? And so I try really hard to do as many recyclable things as possible. So I refill my water. I do not buy water bottles unless I absolutely have to. I really try to refill my water, whether it's these ones or the other ones. These ones here are my blue light ones. And then I put it in the window and I try and drink one of those a day. But I have my the ones that look like gin bottles that Francine refers to as gin bottles. But I really try really hard to recycle. I really try to make sure that whatever it is that I'm doing is as recyclable or as earth friendly as possible. And obviously there's some things that we can't do because we're not responsible for packaging, but I do try and go to businesses and use products that allow me to have that that opportunity. So that's how I do that. I'm going to be trying my own planting garden this year. So we're definitely planting potatoes. So that'll help with packaging, but I've just got like a flower bin thing. So we didn't get a lot of potatoes last year. So we're going to try this year and see if we can actually get a few more. And then I'm going to be planting some other goodies in the other box. So yeah, and I plant flowers, and so that helps with the earth. So like there's lots of different things that way that I get to do. So I am super, super thankful that I am caught up on the lives, and I will be working on bringing my colored markers so that I can do my journaling and really kind of dive in a little bit deeper. So for those of us who are inside the group, I will be typing up some extra thoughts or some extra things that that kind of provoke me as I'm journaling. But I'm looking forward to connecting with all of you soon. And so tomorrow I will be in Temagami. So I don't know what our schedule looks like tomorrow. So for training, so I'm not sure where we're going to be having a break, but I'm going to be trying to sneak away around the same time that I'm scheduled to be on, but it will be what it will be. And I will see. And Temagami is not always the best for internet connection. So I'm not sure how that's going to be, but we'll see. So talk to everybody soon and have a fantastic day. Bye for now.